What I have for you today is the fastest, easiest, really nutritious soup. And it's simply made with one of our favourite veggies because who doesn't have a packet of frozen green peas in the freezer? So I'm going to make a super quick green pea soup. You're going to love this one. So just get your pan heating. I'm going to use some extra virgin olive oil. And then you know how we always start everything with onions? I've gone for something a little bit different, but it is in the same family of vegetables, and that is leeks. They've got a slightly more delicate kind of flavour. I think we forget about them somehow. My mum always used to do leeks in white sauce. That was the only way we had leeks, so I've tried to be a little bit more adventurous. So you just want to saute that off nice and gently without burning in the bottom of the pan. You want a sort of moderate to high heat. And then I'm going to add some garlic. Again, it's in the same allium family of vegetables. Lots of benefits to garlic. So, you know, as long as you are good with garlic, I like to add it to everything. And while that's sauteing, I'm going to slice up my celery. And I am going to use the tops. Gosh, we throw the tops away so often, but actually, those leaves are really, really tasty. Just as I'm chopping the celery, it's making me think about that one myth about, oh, do you kind of have negative calories when you eat celery? Does it cost your body more calories to burn up and use than it is that you actually get in the vegetable? Not true, I'm afraid. You do actually get lots of nutrients in celery, though, so it is well worth adding into your diet. So then we just want to saute those veggies just for a few minutes until they're nicely softened. The flavour starts to come out. Some of that oil is infusing into the vegetables, and some of the antioxidants actually leach out into the oil. So it's hugely beneficial. Now, I do love to make a homemade stock. So whenever I've made a roast chicken, or indeed when I bought a roast chicken, when I really am taking a shortcut, I always use the carcass to make some homemade stock. But sometimes I don't have any ready-made, and this is a really good alternative. So I'm just going to make up a litre of stock. This is all natural ingredients, and so I always have some of these in my pantry. So I've got hot water, boiled water in my jug here. Or indeed, you can add the water straight to the stock and then add the concentrated stock liquid. And I'll just give it a little whisk up. And I've got ready-made stock that's super tasty. So once your veggies are nicely softened in the pan there, we can just pop in this stock. Pour it in. And then we're going to add our green peas. Don't worry if they're frozen, they're already cooked, so you're literally just heating them through. That's the advantage of using frozen green peas. So now all we need to do is bring this up to a simmer to make sure that the peas heat through, and then we're ready for our last final step. So once it's simmering, that's it. Don't let it cook for too long or you'll lose that beautiful bright green colour. Now what I'm going to do is just reserve a few of the green peas, just to garnish my soup on the top. I'm going to add some Greek yoghurt, and again, I'm going to keep just a little bit of this, because I like to add a little bit on the top of the soup. Give it a stir in, and then you can use one of these stick blenders to blend it smooth. Okay, so once you've got your soup smooth, you just want to have a little taste and check for seasoning. Now, I've used a ready-box stock, and they usually already have some salt added, so that's why I've not added any salt yet. I'm going to add just a pinch, not too much, and some black pepper. Give it a stir, and that's it. We're ready to serve. Ladle it into your bowl. But look at that gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And then just top it with a little extra yoghurt and the little reserved peas on the top. So there you have it, a super quick soup, just using those humble green peas that I've no doubt you've got in the bottom of your freezer.